the group so we can discuss everything on Monday. Anyone from online? What is cloud computing? Just simple sentence. I'm not expecting virtual missions on demand. Okay. EC2. EC2. Elastic. Compute. Elastic Compute Cloud. So the meaning is from the sentence, guys. What is cloud computing? What is cloud computing? Anyone from online? What is cloud computing? Just simple sentence. I'm not expecting virtual missions on demand. Okay. Okay. So we can deploy or create compute resources. Compute resources. Okay. So we can deploy or create compute resources. Those are, what are the resources? Servers, storage, database, and network, and applications, etc. Over the internet. So cloud computing is nothing but, guys, simply by using internet, we can create the resources, required resources. Okay. What are those compute resources? Is nothing but servers, storage, database, application, network. Those are comes under compute resources. Okay. So we can do it by on demand. We can do it by on demand. Is nothing but, so there is no waiting time, right? There is no waiting time to do this. If you require, you can do it now. Okay. There is no waiting time. So whenever you want any compute resources, simply you can log in your internet, log in your account by using internet. You can deploy the resources. What are the resources? Servers, storage, database. Okay. Okay. Then what is elasticity? So elasticity. What is elasticity? I will share this content to you. Please don't write. Concentrate here. What is elasticity? flexible, right? Expand, stretching. These are comes under elasticity. So in the elasticity, compute cloud is nothing but whatever compute resources you are going to deploy by over the internet, we can increase, we can decrease the resources. Okay, that is called elasticity. So now you tell me, if I'm talking about server, so increase the decrease the servers is nothing but what? Elasticity. So how we can do it? Scalability. What type of scalability? Horizontal scaling. We can achieve by using auto scaling. Clear till here? So I'm writing the same thing. So elasticity is nothing but, I'm talking about server. Okay. Elasticity is nothing but we can increase or increasing the demand. Nothing but increasing or decreasing servers to meet what? Demand. Okay, to meet clients demand. So elasticity is nothing but we can increase and decrease the servers to meet clients demand. Okay. Okay. And also we can call this is scaling. Also we can call it scaling. Okay. Scaling is nothing but scale up or scale down, right? Scale in or scale out. Nothing but scale in or scale out. Okay, increase or decrease. So elasticity is nothing but which type of scaling? Horizontal scaling. Horizontal scaling. How we can achieve? By using auto scaling. So till now we discussed these topics only since last 5 days, guys. You can concentrate. You can concentrate from this class also. There is no issue. Okay. So example. Just increasing the servers. Okay. Or adding the servers. Okay. Or removing. Adding or removing the servers. Okay. Example. Okay. So the word elastic compute cloud is nothing but we can deploy the resources over the internet. Those resources we can increase, we can decrease the resources to meet clients demand. This is the actual sentence. To prove, we discuss all those things. Clear? Anyone has any doubts? Yes, Chandan Shekhar. Auto scaling automatically can add the servers to remove the servers. If there is no auto scaling, in auto scaling class, you will get more clarity. See, auto scaling is nothing but we can increase the servers, we can decrease the servers. If I'm saying that if there is no auto scaling, we can increase by manually those things to increase or decrease the things. To increase the servers, to decrease the servers by manually, it will take some time. Okay. So if you're doing by manually, that time we can consider as a breakdown time. If there is a breakdown, we cannot call it as a high availability, right or not? So once already we are discussing cloud is a high availability. If you move on-premise to cloud, or if you are deploying your project into the cloud, so there is so many advantages are there. We can use these automatic techniques. If you move your resources into cloud, after that, if you are using manual things, there is no use, right? Again, you should compromise with breakdown. You can understand in the auto scaling class. I haven't discussed anything about auto scaling. Just I had given a word. Auto scaling we can achieve by adding the removing the servers to meet elasticity. Clear? Meaning side by side adding or okay, you joined today, right? So simple thing. It's a parallel technique, okay? Parallel scaling technique. So this is not our job to how they are maintaining the adding the servers, removing the servers. I need to meet the demand. See, many clients are accessing my application. So I should ensure that application there is no downtime. Okay. To meet the high availability without downtime, I should add the servers. If you want to add the servers manually, you should stop mission and create one more mission and put into that group, auto scaling group. Further, it will take 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes time. If suppose if you can use the auto scaling itself is taking care. Once requests are more, automatically servers going to increase by auto scaling. That we can discuss in the future classes. Okay. Just you can understand by auto scaling we can achieve elasticity. That's it. Okay. Noted. Thank you. Okay. Next, scalability. What is scalability? Increase or decrease size of the same server, right? Increase and decrease size of the same server. Okay, is nothing but scalability is nothing but. Let's go. So scalability is nothing but increase or decrease size of the same server. You should compare with this two, elasticity and scalability, and horizontal scaling or scalability. Scalability comes under vertical scaling, right? Two type of scalings, those are horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. Vertical scaling is nothing but we are talking about only one server. Okay. Or decrease the size. Okay. Let's suppose server capacity is here, 1 CPU, 2 GB RAM. Okay, 2 GB RAM. If I want to increase, there is a already withstand capacity is there in the server. We can increase to 4 GB or 8 GB. 4 GB RAM. Here decrease 1 GB RAM. Okay. This is called scalability. So here horizontal scaling is nothing but we're adding the new servers and removing the new servers. But here we can increase or decrease the size of same server. This vertical scaling is talking about single server. Horizontal scaling is talking about multiple servers. Clear till here? No doubts, right? Okay. Online, any doubts? Means adding more storage. Yes. If the see, if you go and purchase a laptop, in that laptop we have a provision to increase the RAM one time. Okay, that for that we should give your laptop to service team. They should stop your mission and remove the things in internal things. They can add it. So here also, if you want to do scale, if you want to increase your server size, you should stop the mission and you should increase the size and you should start mission again. For that, it will take time for 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's the reason in the real time, we are not recommended scalability. Okay. And scalability, we won't get, there is no much difference, right? Maybe you can increase one time 2 GB RAM or 4 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM. For this solution, you won't give the 100% solution from this topic, right? You may increase, for example, clients are 10 requests or you are getting accessing your application. May you will give support 20 clients requests by using this scalability. If the clients are increasing, the requests are more than 100, more than 1000, there is no option for scalability. So we can't increase the server side beyond the server limit. So for that, we have only option, we can add one more server, we can add one more server, we can add one more server with the same applications. So that the requests are increases, automatically servers are increasing. So we will get high availability. Clear what I'm trying to say? Yes, in real time, we are using only auto scaling, that is horizontal scaling. Okay, we can add the servers, we can remove the servers on the fly by using auto scaling. That is your wish, Chandrasekhar. We can configure that. Everything we can do by monitoring only. Okay, after see, based on that monitoring only, you will get the notification. We can discuss everything. No doubts from this topic now? Clear, everyone? Okay. So just take a screenshot for this page. Even I will also share into the Telegram. Don't worry. Huh? Okay, now. So you tell me now. I'm going to show you to create a one EC2 mission now. EC2 creation process. Okay, is nothing but server creation, server deploying. This is the first lab, first class, first topic you can consider it. Okay, this is the first slide. Actual content. This is actual content. Creation process. So before going to jump on to create a EC2 server, so we should know the dependencies. Already yesterday we discussed. What are those, guys? Region selection. Region selection. OS. Hard disk. RAM. Next. SG. SG is nothing but security groups. Okay. Next. VPC selection. VPC and availability zones. That is subnet. Next. Next. Name and keys. So we should take care all those dependencies to create one server. We already discussed yesterday class all those things. So if anyone missed, please go through the recording. Okay. These are the steps we should take care. And here I'm just mentioning network is nothing but VPC and subnet. Okay. Clear? Yes, one of the type of scaling, Ravi. Guys, leave it. Okay, don't think much. Okay, we can discuss everything, auto scaling and load balancer, what we discussed till now in the high level, very high level. Those we can discuss into the very low level. Okay. For auto scaling, we can spend 2 or 3 days time. We will do all the labs in the auto scaling. You will get very clear idea about that in the real time. Okay. We can do the labs. Everything is depends on the real time only, not for like theory steps kind of. Okay. So these, how we just the dependencies, all we discuss, right? Why the necessity of these steps? Operating system, why it is required? Is any server operating system is mandatory, RAM is mandatory, hard disk is mandatory. Region where we are going to place your server, and SG is a protection of your server, security. Key is a authentication. And which region, which VPC, which subnet you are going to host your EC2? This is the network. Clear? Okay. So I'm going to just create one EC2 server. Yes, please create accounts. Otherwise, anyone give your mail ID, I'll just create behalf of you. You should share your credit card details also. No one is giving that. Okay, so this is the console page. Hi there. Okay, we will just wait. I will note your mail ID, don't worry. Okay, guys. So these are the services. Okay, recently visited services. I'm able to see here. Okay, just we need to check EC2 only, right? We discussed till now only EC2. Leave about all those things. Okay, I'm just click on EC2. Otherwise, you can go on search. You can type EC2. You will get the pop-up. So this is the dashboard of EC2, guys. Okay, this is the dashboard of EC2. So every day we are doing creation of server. Don't worry. Every day we are doing the creation of server. To do the activities, we should stop, we should terminate, and again we can create every day the class beginning time. Okay. So this is the dashboard. Okay, just go to instances. So you just launch instance is the first step. Before that, you should select the region here. How many regions we have? These are the regions. Okay, these are the regions. These are the present available. These are the grayed out options are yet to release. 11 regions. Okay, may they publish this month end. Okay, these are the old regions. These are the new regions. If you can see, Hyderabad also there here. AP South 2. And Mumbai is AP South 1, as we discuss. Just I move to Mumbai now. So one instance is there in the stop mode. So yes, exactly. Hyder. Region is nothing but physical servers are there maintained by AWS providers. Okay. Now, the very first step is to launch instance after select the region. Launch instance. Okay. Give the name of your server. Okay. Demo. Or Naresh, you can give it. Okay. This is the first step. You can give the name. And applications and OS images. What is image? We can discuss tomorrow, Monday class. Okay. So each step we'll discuss one day. Okay. That's the reason I'm saying for EC2, it will take 10 days time. Auto scaling, load balance and everything. See here, as we discuss in the OS, we have 3 types. What are those? Windows, Linux, Mac. Windows, Linux, Mac. Okay. And again in Linux, we have a different flavors. If you can see Ubuntu, Red Hat, if you can just type here, SUSE Linux, these are comes under Linux flavor. These are the, again, the flavors divided into 3 types. So always in real time, we are working with Red Hat enterprise version. or Ubuntu. We can discuss in the future classes. If I select Amazon Linux, it's a general Linux provided by AWS. If I click on this, automatically AMI is generating here. If I click this one, AMI will change. So what you can understand from this tab, every OS, the backend one image will work. To provide the OS, see, if you can in the on-premises also, if you are installing OS into your laptop, we need one image, right? What is that image? ISO image. The image, the backend, the steps is configured. The meaning is, if you download the image, all dependencies will come there along with the image. Here also, the OS is configured by image. Okay, otherwise it's very difficult to give the steps, all the steps, right? Configuration steps. If you click one image, the backend, everything is configured. You just deploy the image, you will use the Linux. The backend, if you know DevOps process, the containerization process will work to create an image. We can discuss in the high level one class, DevOps class. Okay, you can understand at the time. So if I click Amazon Linux, my image ID will change. If I click Mac OS, the image ID will change. From that, can I call image as a unique? Each OS, there is a backend, one image is there, unique image is there. Clear? So that image, the image will provide to us one OS, that is Linux or Windows or Mac. Clear? Okay. So I have selected in our steps what we discussed, the dependencies, OS is required, region selection done. In the OS part, I'm giving Linux here. Okay, I'm giving Linux here. Okay. Okay, done. Region Mumbai. AP South 1. Okay. Next, RAM or what step? See, instance type. We have a different types of instances. Okay, we can discuss everything in the. We have a different families are there in the instance. Each family there is a series, T series, M series, C series. Accordingly, the size may different. For example, if you can see, guys, T2 micro, how many CPUs are getting? 1 GB memory. Okay, like that, if you just drop down here, we can see here so many types of instance, like so many types of servers. Okay, if I need a 4 CPU 16 GB RAM, you should go with T3 large. No, I need 2 GB RAM, 2 CPUs, go with T3 small. So like that, if the type of instance may change, the size of the server change. So can I call this is vertical scaling? If you want to increase the size from the same server, if I want to increase the server size RAM, we should stop and change the type and we can start the mission. Is nothing but we can increase the size or decrease the size, right? So increase the size or decrease the size, scalability depends on the instance type, right? What are the types we can discuss in the Monday class? We have 5 type of families are there, M series, T series, C series, we can discuss everything. But even though we should work on the free tier eligibility option only. We are doing the practice in the free tier, right? So you should go with this, only the option is T2 micro. In the T2 micro, we are getting 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM. Clear? So in AWS, they are providing 750 hours of time to do the practice, or 1 year, which is the more year we can do it. Clear till here? Okay. Next, region selection is done so that speed of access is fast. No. Region is where you are going to create the server. You will get a project from only India. Okay. Client may decide this project need to deploy into this region only. We are working in this region only. Clients are accessing more in India people only. In that case, we can deploy the servers in the Mumbai region. If the clients are more in US, right? We can deploy US region. So same thing. It's a global service. What we can do, we can deploy the server is a main origin as a US, and we should give the access for all regions. Global high availability. We can discuss all those things. Okay. Next, key pair. What is key pair? Authentication of the server, right? If you are purchasing any new device, we should provide the authentication. If it's a mobile or laptop, same kind of server also we need a give the authentication. It's not a mandatory step. If you are not provide the key, you are unable to connect your server. Just simply create a server. If you want to do any modification in the server, you should connect, right, by using authentication. If there is no authentication, how can you connect? No, it's not possible, right? So that's the reason we should create a key pair. So there is no key pairs in my end. I have so many key pairs in my end, but what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a new key pair. Okay. So you can choose RSA or this one only. Both are same, but this little advanced version, this is older version only, the updated version only. It's a key pattern may different. If I select RSA, the character may different. If I select ED25519, character may different. Everything is taken care by AWS, by the way. We just give the name only. Just I'm giving Naresh. See, already Naresh is there in my laptop. That's saying already key is there. So here, key file format, PEM, PPK. We have a two type of formats, .pem, .ppk. If you want to use .pem, we can connect all third-party tools to access your server by using .pem format. If you want to use .ppk, we can only use to connect putty tool. We have a few tools, third-party tools to access your server in your laptop. So if you choose .ppk, we should use the putty tool. Earlier, there is no option like .ppk. If you want to connect your laptop by using putty tool, the .pem we should convert into ppk first and upload into putty tool. There is a big exercise. So that's the reason maybe AWS is directly provide .ppk format also. We can directly simply upload and we can access the server. Even though we are not using .ppk, our entire practice we can do .pem file only by using MobaXTEM tool. Okay, its tool is very nice compared to putty. Okay, see guys, if I create a key pair, one key pair is downloaded in my laptop. If you can see here, Naresh I did .pem in the PEM format. Okay, okay. So how the key will work and everything you will understand in the coming classes. It's a very high level steps what I'm doing here. So first, region selection got done, OS selection got done, RAM selection got done, key pair done. Next, networking. If you can see here, yesterday we already discussed AWS already providing default network to do the practice. Okay, if there is no VPC, we should know first creation of VPC, right? It's a very difficult process. If you don't have any knowledge to create a VPC subnet, these are the configuration steps are very difficult to do that. So what AWS is giving in every regions, they are providing by default network, right? How many regions, how many availability zones we have? 3, right? If you can go and check the edit here, see one VPC is there. I have created these only, just leave it. Default only you can consider, okay? Default one VPC is there. In default, 3 subnets are there. Each subnet for one availability zone, right? We can discuss already, right? Each availability zone we can consider as a one subnet. See, if I select subnet, I'm able to see here 3 subnets, each subnet in one availability, 1B, 1A, 1C, default. We haven't created, right? These are AWS already providing to do the practice, but in real time, we are not supposed to use this thing. It's a default network. It's accessible for everyone. But in the real time, we are not supposed to use the default network. We can create the network. Okay, but our practice, we are main focus on to create a EC2 only, not for network for in coming classes also. But once EC2 got done, after 10 days, we are going to jump to create a new VPC, new subnets, and again create a server in the custom network. Clear what I'm trying to say? Okay. Next, if you are not giving preference, AWS is giving default subnet anything, 1A, 1B, 1C. If I give 1A only, the EC2 is going to create 1A subnet and Mumbai region. Okay, default I selected Mumbai here. Next, auto assign public IP, enable. See, what is the IP is necessity here? This is server identification, right? Server identification. So we have a other name, other for our identification. So server identification, IP will work. If you want to access your server, you should hit your IP, right? If you are accessing google.com, the backend one IP will work. That IP is taking you from here, your request from here to Google server. The backend IP will work as a protocol, internet protocol. So same here also, if I enable this IP, my server also one IP is going to allocate. If anyone want to access my server, they should hit this IP. Clear? Any doubts? No doubts, right? Okay. Security groups. So what is security group now? Firewall. It's a entry level security of your server, right or not? See, same here also. We have a two type of security, two type of categories. If you want to create, you can create. Otherwise, use existing one. Existing one always the name of default. Okay. So just today we are going to create a server by using existing network provided by AWS. We are not creating anything. Our main focus is to create a server. That's it. Next, what is this? I will show you one more time. Don't worry, guys. What is this? RAM? Is it RAM? Then what is it? What is this? This is RAM. Then what is this? Main storage is nothing but. Guys, if you can see here, SSD is nothing but what? SSD is nothing but what? Hard disk, right? Hard disk is nothing but storage. See, every laptop there is a hard disk. Every server there is a hard disk. We should provide the storage. Okay, 8 GB by default. If you want to increase, we can increase till 64 TB. These are we can discuss everything. Just I want to show you today one at least small demo to how to create a EC2 mission, how the AWS will work only. So we will discuss image and key pair, how it will work, types of instance, and what is default network, and EBS volumes, hard disk, and everything. Okay. Now launch the instance. Success. If you can see now, it's a pending state. If you can refresh, it will take just 30 seconds to up and running. Yes, we can create hundreds of subnets in one VPC. Okay. You will get more clarity all. Don't worry, guys. I will take care of everything. How many subnets we can create, VPCs we can create, everything we can discuss. Okay. Okay, guys. So my instance is up and running. See, in 30 seconds, we can create a server in Mumbai region. If there is a requirement, immediately I can create a server. There is no requirement. Immediately I can terminate the server or stop the server. The same thing if you want to do in on-prem, you tell me how much time it will take. Definitely matter of days. The backend dependencies, infrastructure, power supply, manpower, ventilation system, everything is taken care as an on-premises provider. If they want to maintain the server in their premises, right? Everything take care by them. But now, no need. So I already move my entire service into infra into cloud. Now cloud providers are taking care of everything. Here, what we need to take care here, selection of dependencies. What you need, you can select and deploy it. That is the main theme here. So my server is running now. Status checks is initializing. What is status checks? You just understand. It will take some time to update here. Status checks. 2x2 check pass. Sir, what is 2x2? Okay, we can discuss. Don't worry. So this is the process to create a one server. Any doubts to create a server? Once again, I'm going to show you, I'm going to terminate the server now, or I'm going to stop the server. Okay. So we have actions here. Okay. If you just click a drop down, sorry, if you click a drop down or instance state, we can stop, we can reboot, we can terminate. Stop is nothing but just stop a laptop. You are going to stop a laptop, right? Giving power button. Terminate is nothing but shut down. Reboot is nothing but restart. You can compare with that all the activities. Then we have a hibernate state. Hibernate state is nothing but what? Anyone knows? Yes. Disappear. Sleep mode. Very good. If you click this mode, the RAM storage always available. If you stop, what about RAM storage? If you stop your laptop in the RAM, whatever the existing applications you open, is it there or expired? Disappear, right? The RAM is a temporary storage. Well, anyway, we can discuss in the future classes. I'm not going to trouble you in the time. Just our focus is to create a server only. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to stop a server now. Go to instance state, stop. Stopping. So what you can understand from this class today, if I create a server, this server is created in Mumbai region. Okay. For our understanding, this server is a virtual server. Here there is no server in Naresheti, right? I have created server means in Naresheti server is not created. The server is created Mumbai region, Mumbai data centers. It's maintained by AWS providers. So in AWS providers perspective, the server is there in the Mumbai. Okay. In Mumbai point of view, the server is a physical server in the AWS perspective. But our perspective as a cloud user, we have created a virtual server. Virtual server is what we're unable to see the server right from here. So that's the call. It's a virtual machine or virtual server. Okay. Yes. Okay. Stopped. If I want to terminate, disable, shutting down. So now completely this server is deleted in the Mumbai data centers. There is no physical server in their perspective also now. Stop is nothing but server is there, but it's stop mode. Terminated. Completely server terminated. If you want to access, no, already terminated. There is no chances to again to start the mission. Okay. Sometimes even you should check the state only. Okay. It will take time to disappear from this list, the terminate state instance. Okay. But you should understand terminated is nothing but there is no server in Mumbai on this name, on this ID. This is the clear understanding. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you one more time. This is the first step to create a launch instance. Launch instance. Okay, give the name here. Naresh. Name is not a unique specific here. Again, I'm just selecting the Linux OS. One AMI is there here. What is this? What is this? Is it RAM? Processor, right? In your laptops, 32-bit, 64-bit is there, right or not? Same thing. See, server laptop, there is no difference. Only specifications matters here. Creation, operation, everything is same. Now type. See what based on your memory requirement, RAM requirement, CPU requirement, you can select the size here. But we are doing free tier. Just go with free tier. Okay. Now key pairs. I have already created one key pair Naresh IT. This time I'm not going to create new one. You can add this one. Okay. Next, security groups. So VPC subnet all are keep as is, and security group again I'm going to use the existing security groups. Default. This is hard disk. Just keep as a 8 GB. All are same steps. Now launch instance. Okay. Pending state again. Please utilize this 2 days time to cover whatever the things pending in your bucket. Please complete it. Okay. So these are the basics we discussed since last 6 days. If you attend all the classes, it's very easy to create one server. Very easy. At least check last 2 days recordings. I will share in the Telegram link also the links. I think 6th, 7th class had to update. Once it got updated, I will share in the Telegram link. Okay. You just go through the recording. Now question to everyone. Why we need to create a server? Sir, you are showing the steps and creation of server. As an AWS engineer, why we need to create a server? Real time, we are not using default network. 100% not using. We should create all the networks in the custom network zone. We can create the custom network, everything, routing tables and everything. Don't worry. To know what it is and how to create. No. Okay, first, why server? Why we need to maintain the servers? Can't you do without server any activities in IT? The same question. Will you do any project without server? No. Will you play any game without your laptop, without mobile or laptop? Right? If you want to use any application, we need one device, that is server. In mobile is a portable server, laptop also server, and traditional server also server. But the three major difference we discussed in our last classes, just go through that recordings. The only difference is specification issues only. We cannot run 5 TB, 16 TB in mobiles. It's very difficult. In the same thing, we will not get that much of high availability or consumptions like specification from the laptops. That's the we are dedicatedly maintaining the servers. Clear? Yes, very good. Host an application. Now you tell me, developers just write some code like, if you can see here, Flipkart, right? If you can see the Flipkart, this is one application developed by developers. Definitely this application runs in server, right or not? Without server, where should we run this application? To run an application, OS is required, RAM is required, hard disk is required, processors are required, right or not? So those we will get from the server. That's the reason we are learning server. We are creating a server, but we are understanding how to create a server in AWS. As AWS engineers, we should learn how to create a server. Each step you should understand. Don't by heart the steps. If anyone, no one will ask how to create a server in interviews, but they will ask what is the necessity to create a key pair in your server. What is the necessity to create a EBS volume in your server? We will get a questions like that only. No one will ask, tell me the steps to create EC2 mission. Don't expect. Okay. Clear now everything? Anyone has any doubts? Yes, I'm coming over there. So status checks is nothing but two by two check pass. See, this request internally AWS is checked. This server is up and running, and backend network is up and running. The 2 by 2 is nothing but 2 steps verification done. So we can use this server efficiently. If 1 by 2 check is there only, 1 by 2 check, network issue is there. Okay, 0 by 2 instance issue there, network issue also there. These are 2 type of hardware and software checks. Software checks is nothing but access your server or not inside to host application. That is just one check. Hardware, the backend dependencies of network and everything check is for second check. These are a 2x2 check is nothing but software, hardware, both checks are done. So this instance is ready to use. Clear? We can discuss all those things. Don't worry in the coming classes. So what you will do? Okay, what you can do? What? Alarm status. These are comes next classes, guys. Please wait. Alarms, mails. So many things we will learn. Okay, don't worry. Even to show this instance also, I'm not showing. I decided to not show today, but even though we have a long weekend, right? So the reason is to at least you guys understand, okay, how AWS will work, what we can do inside. You have little knowledge in the practical. That's the reason I showed you today. First, I should complete easy to theory, then jump here. Anyway, this is the just first lab you can consider, just creation of EC2 instance. Even though if you have any doubts to create EC2 mission, don't worry. Every day we can start our day to create an instance and do the activities, right? So don't worry. Okay. So any doubts? Any doubts? Why Bharat smiling? Okay. Long weekend off, huh? Okay. Okay, guys. So what you will do? So new joiners go to the recordings and already old people just go through the steps. Okay. Just understand the steps. If you can see here in the instance level, just click on your ID, instance ID. Here, instance ID also unique. Name is not unique. You can create the same name also, but we don't have any issue. The reason is ID separate here. If you click on this ID, just try to understand only what are the things is there in that. I'm not asking you to go through the what is public IPv DNS. I'm not asking inside in that. Just understand what are the things are there here. Instance ID, public IPv4, private IPv4. Okay, instance type we given T2 micro. That's the reason API are here. Elastic IP is nothing is there. VPC we have selected this one only. Subnet we have selected this one only. These are under comes under again details. What AMI ID? This is what, guys? This is what image it is? Amazon OS image. Okay. Okay. Just understand these things only. Key pair. I have given Naresh IT key pair. These are comes under general details. If you can go now security groups will come. Sir, what is these rules? We'll discuss. Don't worry. Security groups. I have selected default security group. That's the reason I'm able to see here. Next, if you can go networking, if you can see here, VPC, subnet, these are comes under networking layer. Storage, elastic block storage, hard disk will come here, details. Status checks, we have already discussed now, two type of checks pass. Monitoring, the load of consumption of server and everything. All right, CPU utilization, status checks fail. These are comes under monitorings. Tags, names. I have given Naresh. Okay. So just very high level, you just check the details, and security will just comes under security groups. Network will just comes under VPC. Again, storage, EBS. Just go through the steps, habituate the things here. What I'm saying, I'm not asking you to go in depth. Okay. I will discuss EBS for 1-day class. Status checks and monitoring. We have a dedicatedly 3 classes for monitoring. That by using CloudWatch, we can monitor everything and we can configure alarms. These many we can learn. So just go through the steps. Just go through the content, what it is there in that. Okay. Clear? Okay. Next. Sir, we can select any particular AMI. Yes, I have selected AMI, right? If you can go here, launch instance, Here, these many OS are there, right? Just updating, wait, these many OSs. So what OS is required, just click on that only. So Mac OS or Ubuntu or Windows or Red Hat. You can select according to the image pop up here. Clear? Okay. Next. Sir, in this to upscale means how to do horizontal. There is a big process, guys. We can learn. Okay. There is a big process. If for that we should create a target group. So many things we can do. Those are comes under coming classes. We can do everything. Okay. We have a two type of scalings horizontal. We can increase the servers, decrease the servers by manually or by using auto scaling. We can do it. Everything you can understand in the coming classes. Can we verify nearest region is nothing but what? Say, my nearest region is Mumbai, right? From Hyderabad. How you can get? You should know the social studies to verify that in 10th class. Which region is near to us? was Mumbai only, right? Not Osaka, right? Not North Virginia. Next, any questions now? Anyone? Is that server will run globally? No, regionally, right? If it was run globally, see, you just understand from this question is a very good question. Very good question. I will cover in the coming classes, even though if you not ask. If you can see here, 3 instances are there here in my Mumbai. 1 instance is running. Clear? I just switch to other region now. California, US West. Okay. This is the dashboard of California. There is no instances, right? So clear your question now. If it is globally, definitely here my instance I'm able to see here, right? Even whatever region you are, but it's a region specific instances are clear. Client can access from globally now, sir. You tell me one thing. My application running is North Virginia is nothing but it's the access of the clients is only North Virginia region. Okay, we can access for anywhere if you have an internet, right or not? Here accessing is not through region, accessing through internet. So even answer for your question, you can restrict the people can access this server only North Virginia or only US West 2 or only US East 1. We can restrict. If you are not providing request, access through internet is globally or regionally. Internet will work globally, right? Otherwise, you can access the applications which are there in India only, right? How can you communicate your friend through WhatsApp? If she is in Mumbai or like if he or she is in US, internet is globally works, right? Yes. Accessing is different, hosting is different. Next. Okay, backend is regional, front end is global. Yes, you can understand like that. Application layer is there in the North Virginia. Database layer is there in the North Virginia. It's a right option there in that Virginia, that main origin, right? Next. Anyone has any doubts? Guys, leave it everything. Just concentrate dependencies of EC2 only. Everything we can discuss. Okay. You just consider only one step got done out of 100. What basis will select a region based on your client request? Client is nothing but that not client, your project owner who is the providing to project to you. See, small example, guys. Just there is a Wipro company. Apple is approaching to Wipro, develop these applications. Okay, definitely they say which region we need to develop this application. They say North Virginia something region. So whatever the services resources you are going to create in the same region only, what client is suggests us. Okay, owner is suggests us. It's not our job to creation of region, is completely who are providing project to you. They will decide which region you need to select. Next. Chandrasekhar help me to create AWS. Definitely I will help here. Nikita. Okay, Chandrasekhar, for an Indian region, we can calculate the nearest location, but if it is a other region or location, how we can verify nearest location? First, I want to understand why we need to calculate nearest location. That's what I'm saying. It's not your job, right? Simply, you will get a project from your client. Chandrasekhar, my developers are working to develop the application. You just host the application in servers. For that, we should create a servers. And same thing, client at that time confirm which region we need to create these servers. Which region you are going to host these applications. You should select the particular region. Don't check the region is near to you or far. It's not your not our cup of tea, right? It's not our job. If they say select, Australia region, you should select. If they say should select, right, Ireland, you should select. Singapore, you should select based on their request only. It's not our job. Latencies, those comes under coming classes, you can understand there. Latency is part of to access from the request from the users, right? We can discuss. There is a edge locations is topics is there to discuss in the latencies. I will cover. What type of details? Instances is nothing but type. RAM is nothing but comes under type, right? Okay. Did I say to change the RAM? What I said? Okay. Can we increase the RAM while running the instance? Did I say that? To stop instance to increase the size, right? That is a drawback we are not going to do in the real time, in the production level, right? Then we should stop the RAM. We can discuss all those things. Don't worry. Everything we can discuss. Subrata Sahu. What is this? YouTube link? Huh? Please don't share any links, guys. Seriously. By mistake pasted. Please remove here. Please remove it immediately. Your team is eagerly, learning the things. If you paste any other links, they will surprise. Please don't surprise us, especially in the weekends. We have so many things. Okay. Tell me one thing. How did you paste in by mistake here? I'm not understanding. It's very surprising for me. How can it possibly by mistakenly? If you open YouTube by mistakenly, okay, I can understand. How can you copy by mistakenly the link? Okay, if you copy the link, I can understand. How can you paste it here by mistakenly? So many things. Oh, so sorry, guy. It's a day-8 class. Day-8 means today's class? Yesterday's class? Sahu. Okay, thank you so much sharing the link. It's an actual link. Okay, anyone has any doubts? Quick question. If the application accesses globally, okay, what is the point of to creating servers location wise? Anyone answer this question? Anyone? Bharat question is valid. Simply, you should understand one thing, Bharat. Since you asked this question, but I should cover in the coming classes, even though you want to understand now only, right? Three servers are there. Okay. Clients are, for example, clients are more from India. Okay. Clients are more from India. Definitely my choice is to create my servers in Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai. Sir, no, other people also can access. Yes, I can understand. But you should keep main region is a India. Okay, now India. Okay. Sir, in that, so what you are trying to say, so other people can't access these servers? Like if it is a US East 2. Like it's a US West 2. Yes, internet globally is there, application work globally. they can also access is nothing but, sorry, they can also access, right, US West 2 and US East 2. Okay, so here the difference is US East 2 also servers are there. Access are there. US West 2 also access is there. The difference is servers physically there in India, right? Since you have selected to main region is India. Okay. Now globally access is nothing but, so from India region, we are going to create a replication servers. Replication is nothing but what? Copy, right? Copy. Just concentrate. Huh? I'll close it in 5 minutes. Copy, replication. Okay. Same. US West also copy, replication. Okay. Sir, why we need to replicate the server here? Can't we host the server in every region? The reason is, if you host the same servers in every region, it's very difficult to maintain, right or not? So you should go every region and check the server. See what I'm trying to say here. The main reason is nothing but we have a write and read access. Okay, is nothing but if you want to do activities. For example, if there is a Flipkart right here, just please concentrate. There is Flipkart, right? So there is a color is background is orange. Okay. If the colors I want to change to green, what I can do? I'll just go to my main region, my application, main application there here. I'll change it here. I will just log into my main region. So I'll just go to my code. I'll change the modification here. Once I'll do the modification, the same update will update into the read replicas here also. Okay. So whatever changes I have done from main region, everything got updated into the respective read replicas. The same task, if I want to perform region wise, what we can do? The same server I should install, other region, I should log in, I should update a code there also. Like that, if we have a 32 regions, I should create a 32 main servers and I should log in 32 accounts, I should update 32 codes, right or not? So I'm taking as a main region as a read-write access. From this server, I'm just cloning the copy of the server's required regions. Okay, this is the concept. Next, so if why we are taking main region as a preference based on the clients. For example, sir, if US West to 20% are accessing, in India 70% accessing, in US East to 30% are accessing the request, the application. So US West to also access your application, but the main region is in India. Whoever accessing from the India, they will get response quickly compared to US West to people, right? The application there in India, if you are access from Hyderabad, you will get response from the Mumbai to Hyderabad quickly. If the same application there in India, if the US West to people want to access the server in India, it will take some time compared to Hyderabad. We're unable to check the time, but it's a fraction of seconds, even though there is a breakdown, not breakdown, lag. There is a lag. So how we can overcome the latency issues? Based on the request you are getting from the which region, which country, you should keep the main region as a main servers as in the main region, and rest all region as a read replicas to selection process. Once replication every part got done, so now the same job US West to person is want to access the application, no need to come Mumbai now. The reason is already read replica is there in US East 2, right? But if the US West people, they want new join, yeah? Okay. If US West 2 people want to change this region, is it possible? Sorry, change it to the application. Is it possible here? Trying what I'm saying? So here read replica only there. Here read replica only there. There is no write access for these two servers. But the write access only for one region, only main region. If you do updates, it will pop up. It will update for every read replicas, all regions. So one update, all updates got done from that update, right? So you should select main region as a one region. The rest all regions are read replicas. Okay, you should create the replicas. Whatever updates you are done in the main region, those updates is updated into your respect to replica regions. Clear? Since now it's a globally can access, but compared to Hyderabad, US West to US East to feel little lag. But now once read replicas are created, there is no lag. No need to come US West to people to India. There are already replicas there in the US West 2, copy of the server. They can access, they can get the response from US West 2. And US East 2, they get the response from US East 2. Right? No need to come Mumbai. But our main infra, everything is there in the Mumbai, but access is there in the read replicas, the nearby things. Sir, how you can maintain these things? That is the reason I'm calling as edge locations. In the AWS global infrastructure, we'll discuss already, right? How many edge locations? 500 plus edge locations is nothing but, compared to regions, edge locations are more is nothing but what? The nearest countries, we have a edge locations. Every region's got spreaded, right? So India, we have a 6-7 edge locations. Pakistan, 3 edge locations. Like that, every country edge locations are there. No need to come main region to access your application. Simple example, we have a Secunderabad railway station. Okay, if you want to go anywhere, no need to come everyone in Secunderabad railway station. You can choose nearby stations, right? Right or not? That's what I'm saying. No need to come main station to everyone. We can go Begumpet if that halt is there. We can boarding and everything we can do it from there. Same thing. And many stations are there nearby, right? So no need to come everyone Secunderabad. But signal system and everything work from Secunderabad main station, right? What I'm trying to say. But Begumpet people can access Begumpet railway station. No need to come Secunderabad railway station. But power and everything is there in the Secunderabad railway station. That is the example. Clear, guys? Yes, those comes under coming classes, guys. If I say this now, maybe many people may confuse. Okay, this is very big process. We can do the labs also. Okay, we are on the very first stage. If I discuss, if anyone joined today, maybe he won't join tomorrow onwards. Please don't create any panic in them. Huh? Why not all servers? Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you can create all servers in all regions, whatever modifications, if you want to do, you can do it you should log in every server, you can do the modifications. Instead of doing one time, you can do 32 times. It's very headache process. Yes, definitely. Without real-time replicas, how you can access globally? The Flipkart is there, right? See, guys, best example. Flipkart is there. From India, I'm accessing, right? From India, I'm accessing. And US people can access. Everyone can access Flipkart. But main origin where? Flipkart main origin. Anyone knows? Flipkart main origin, anyone knows? From where it will operate? I also don't know. I'm asking here. I know. Yes, very good. USA. You know, maybe. Ramakrishna, USA. So our request no need to go US. Definitely in India, read replica is there. My request will go India read replica will get. But modifications can't do developers from India. Modifications, developers can log in into US region to update the code. Once code got updated, all read replicas code got